Welcome to this week's edition of HavenFootball.net's Play the Game. Play of the Game is brought to you by the Swarthmorean Weekly Newspaper, true local coverage of Swarthmore, Wallingford, and surrounding neighborhoods, published since 1893. It was another great night for football as the number 12 seed Unionville Longhorns visited George L. King Field to take on the number 4 seed Strath Haven Panthers in this second round of the PIAA District 1-5A playoff. Haven got the ball first as we see number 4 Yusuf Ali power his way off tackle for a 6-yard gain. Number 35 Ryan Mudrick goes over the right tackle with this bruising run for 7 yards. On 3rd and 3, the Longhorns make the stop as number 24 Alex Gonzalez penetrates the line for this no-gainer. And then on 4th, Gonzalez and number 78 Jack Gillespie puts the brakes on number 3 Landon Barlow, turning the ball over on downs. Unionville goes 3 and out, and Haven picks up right where they left off as Ali goes wide left and gets a great block for number 57 Zach Milligan for this 13-yard gain. 4 plays later, Barlow takes off for 7 yards down to the 1. Then quarterback number 15 Luke Mulhern takes it the final yard for the touchdown. Panthers lead 7-0. Now it's the Longhorns' turn as they gouge the Panthers for 19 yards as number 16 Brody McLaughlin goes wide left, cuts inside for this big gainer. 3 plays later, McLaughlin goes right, but nothing's there, so he cuts back, finds Green, and takes off for another 13 yards. McLaughlin gets it again and finds a seam right up the middle for 11 yards and the touchdown. And we're tied 7-7. Haven continues to pound it on the ground as number 5 Casey Hudson goes wide right, with great lead blocking by number 56 Nick Faribault for 17 yards. With 4th and 3, Barlow gets the call and gets the seam for this 9-yard gain and the first down. 2 plays later, Mudrick powers his way off tackle down to the 4-yard line. With Haven on the 1, Mulhern sneaks into the end zone for 6 more points. Panthers lead again, 14-7. Longhorn quarterback number 11 Tommy McGinnis wants to air it out but can't find anyone, so he scrambles to his right and makes an incredible pass to number 3 Drew Paleo for 49 yards. McLaughlin gets the handoff but is trapped by Haven's D, but twists and turns breaking tackles for a 4-yard gain, which brings us to tonight's first Play the Game.
Here we go. On 2nd down, McGinnis, blitz coming, steps away from trouble, still under pressure. He is hit, ball is out, scramble for it, and let's see. We'll see when they unpile. Panther defense swarms, and the Panthers do have it. What a job there by the Panther pass rush. The blitz came, and on top of
the Longhorns get the ball in the second half and are on 4th and 1 on the Panther 44 as McLaughlin goes up the gut, but Barlow and number 73 Paul Oblick says not today and smother him for a 1-yard loss, turning the ball back over to the Panthers. On the next drive, the Panthers find themselves at 4th and 4 on the Unionville 36 as Ali gets the call, goes wide left, and is just short of the first down, giving the ball back to the Longhorns. Unionville continues with their great ground game as McGinnis keeps it, sees an opening, and takes off breaking tackles for 24 yards. 8 plays later, McLaughlin goes 9 yards, breaking 3 tackles along the way. And 3 plays later, McGinnis keeps the option and slips through the line for 4 yards and the score. We're all tied up, which leads us to our last Play the Game.
And we are, well, where we started, tied, 14 all. Each team's defense with big plays, and the fourth down stop for Unionville sets up the scoring drive. Tommy McGinnis in from the 4 has us knotted. End over end kick comes down at the 13-yard line. This is Casey Hudson straight up the middle. Here's Casey with blockers in front and room to go. 50, 45, 40. Casey Hudson explodes in the special teams. 87 yards later, the Panthers strike again.
Haven on top, 21-14. Unionville goes to the air as McGinnis finds Paleo with his laser throw for 24 yards. 8 plays later, McLaughlin takes the Wildcat snap, goes left, finds an opening, and powers his way in for the score. But disaster strikes the Longhorns as the extra point snap goes low, and Hudson's almost block forces the kick wide left, missing the uprights. Haven still leads 21-20. On 3rd and 1, Mulhern is looking to pass but can't find anyone open and tries to scramble and then run, but gets stopped for no gain, forcing the punt. Unionville only needs a field goal to win this game and finds McLaughlin for a 12-yard gain. At 4th and 5 from the Haven 48, McGinnis looks to connect, but overthrows the ball, giving the ball back to the Panthers. The Panthers only need 1 first down to seal the victory as Ali gets the call and takes off through the line and refuses to go down, gaining 18 yards and sealing the Panther victory. Haven continues in the playoffs, winning 21-20. Yusuf Ali led the offense with 11 carries for 75 yards. Casey Hudson had 6 carries for 39 yards, but he also had an 87-yard kickoff return for the winning touchdown. Luke Mulhern led the defense with 13 tackles, 5 unassisted. He also scored 2 touchdowns. And Matt Steyer had 4 kickoffs, 3 of which were touchbacks, and he made all 3 field goals, which ended up being the winning margin for victory. Next week, the Panthers travel to Springfield to take on the number 1 seed Cougars in the PIAA District 1 5A semifinal playoff game. Tune in again next week for another edition of HavenFootball.net's Play the Game.